What's up, y'all? Erebus here,
And Mrs. Erebus.
and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Farts.
What did we talk about?
John Lovett says Kingdom
John
Farts.
Lovett. I don't remember what we're actually supposed to be doing.
We were like lighting a stove.
Okay, Tarzan, can you get your lightly covered ass out of my view?
And then like sway ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly.
So rhythmic.
I guess we're mainly just supposed to explore at this point, so we're gonna go to the bamboo thicket. Look at this thicket. Hey, look. It's a tiger.
Is it a tiger or is it a liger?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the antagonists in Tarzan.
Yeah, no, I know it is.
Okay.
I don't know what its name is, but
Somebody mentioned it. Tarzan did, I believe. It's like Shira or Shagra or something.
Shagra?
I bet I could check the journal. And our Chronicles characters. Bet it's somewhere in here.
It's brooms, right?
Totally brooms.
That's what I thought.
Okay, side characters.
Saber. Sibor.
Sabor. Yeah, that's it. Sabor.
Sabor, the
You know those
Tagore.
you know those sabor-toothed Tagores. Hey, look, I can climb a stick.
Good for you.
Hey, it's pretty impressive.
That's the reverse fire pole.
Don't downplay my climbing abilities.
But Tarzan? Please wait for Goofy to get up, thank you.
He's staring far too intently at that.
Well, it's better than what was happening before. He was, like, repeatedly ramming his head into Goofy's posterior.
You're not wrong.
And
There
you
we
can make
go.
him do it to the beat, too, which is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's a really kind of obscure sort of trigger, though. Like, it doesn't really make sense.
No.
Alright, back to the bamboo thicket. And through the thicket, back to camp. So we can go to the other side and see what's what. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I think I know what we're supposed to do.
Huh.
We got all those slides when we first got here.
Oh.
She's got a slide projector thingy. Apparently Tarzan was raised by gorillas.
What?
He did say Riku and Kairi were here,
Did he?
but she doesn't have the slides. That place is super familiar. But how? That's interesting. So now I've got to go through the slides to see if Tarzan recognizes what he was trying to say.
Fencing.
Fencing.
That's what he
Definitely
was saying.
fencing.
Where are my friends, Riku and Kairi?
Their names are not going to... Well, I guess if they introduce themselves, then the names would mean something.
Hey, I thought...
That leaves just one place. Young man, we've been in this
Young
jungle
man?
for some time now. But we have yet to encounter these friends of yours. I'd wager they're with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
Really, Mr. Clayton? Tarzan wouldn't hide.
Then take us there. Take us to the gorillas. Gorillas.
Gorillas!
That's how he says it, too.
In the movie?
Something like that.
Wow.
He's like,
Tarzan,
gorillas.
Tarzan, go see Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader. Perfect. I'll go along as an escort.
No, we're
After
good.
all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
Because you're a poacher and you're here.
Look at that look at that shit-eating grin. Talk about a fucking slanderous face. Jane wishes to go too, but gorillas are wary of strangers. So the smaller the group, the better. How about she comes in place of Claytonius?
Claytonius Maximus.
That's correct. Okay, so I'm gonna take you on a trip.
On my favorite rocket ship.
Fuck off with that. No, I'm gonna take you on a trip though. Hey, look, it's a flag. Flag of England.
Union Jack.
Okay, so I called him Claytorius, right?
Uh-huh.
And from there, I imagined her vagina with a mustache.
I already thought that was kind of weird.
Oh, are you kidding though? My this YouTube channel is just a mess of Donovan memes at this point. So really, there's nothing you could say that's like worse than that. Oh, I slipped. I really wanted to jump on that hippo's back.
I'm sorry.
You like how I'm just refocusing the conversation now?
Yep. You're really good at this.
I do what I can.
It makes me think of the hippos in It's a Small World.
It's a small hippo after all.
You know how like they're all animatronics, so like their eyes move open and close, and the hippos have like really long eyelashes.
Really?
Yes. And
Why
they're
do they
colorful.
why do they have long eyelashes?
I don't know, but they're like purple or something, pink or purple. Like I can see them from far away.
All right then. Hey, look, we found some more puppies.
In the 20s, are we supposed to find the other ones closer?
I think, well, I think geographically, yes. But sometimes you get like different abilities that allow you to reach areas you couldn't reach before and stuff like that. So
Kerchak, please listen to me. I know
speaking
the nesting
gorilla.
grounds are secret,
Just in
but
case
I
you were
trust
confused.
totally
See,
speaking
I
gorilla.
want to help them because,
We're getting a translation.
well, they need us.
He says because like Dan Avedon does. Because
Oh, did you get that?
Kerchak,
just in case you didn't know they were speaking gorilla. Well, Tarzan speaking gorilla. Kerchak's just like, fuck off, mate.
Kerchak.
Seems sort of distracted. Looking toward the treehouse. Now we know our next destination. Now we can swing through treetops on vines. Select jump on to grab a vine. Swing to the next one by selecting jump next. Vines will break if you hang on too long. The real question is, do you obtain the consent of the vines first? Do remember, dear, that we don't have a face cam, so people can't see when you make really frightening faces at me.
Well, that's just what naturally occurs. I cannot help it.
Fair enough. Oh, also, we can't use the Trinity mark now, because we have Tarzan instead of Donald. Hey, it's Rosie O'Donnell.
I can't remember what this one's name is.
Bathsheba.
No. Wow.
What's the big idea?
Wait, Kerchak, please.
I really want him to do that lifting head motion again, but he's just gonna walk away. I really like that just exaggerated, like, let me just look completely in the wrong direction to let you know that I don't want you in my sight. It's cartoonish but fun.
You don't understand. I was only trying to.
Murder it.
A snake slithered by. You see, I saved that poor gorilla's life.
Tarzan ain't buying none of that.
Tarzan?
Tarzan ain't buying none of it. Alright, so now we have to go somewhere else, and I don't know where that is. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ah! Oh, I missed. Ah! Bum, bum, bum.
Hey, did you hear that they,
Bum,
they're
bum,
bringing
bum.
back Roseanne without Roseanne?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. It's gonna
It's
be
in-
called The Connors.
It's an interesting choice, but realistically, considering the situation, I feel like that's probably their best move.
Yeah.
Because it was so wildly popular of a comeback that I feel like canceling the show outright would have been a bad move for them. But at the same time, like, bringing her back herself seems like it would also be a bad move.
Yeah. And they had just been signed on for further, and you know, all these jobs, and the people had made commitments to it and lost out on other jobs because of it. So.
Oh yeah, and one of the things is like, you know, regardless whether you think that her joke was acceptable or unacceptable, whatever, like that's a whole other conversation. But regardless of that, one of the questions is like, should her her poor choice, because whether you think her joke was okay or not, it was a bad call to make it, clearly. So one of the questions is like, is her poor choice an acceptable reason to get rid of so many jobs?
Yeah. Are you asking me that question?
Well, I mean...
I didn't understand why you looked at me that way.
It's open-ended.
You confused me!
It's open-ended.
I don't even know the show at all, so...
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not specific to the show, it's just like, when you have something that's that large, that employs that many people and makes that much money...
Oh, yeah.
Can you really throw all that away because one person made a poor decision? You know? So...
Especially if it does not reflect everyone else.
Yeah, because it had nothing to do with the show.
If it's a thought that is expressing something that it's like a collective view,
sure.
Well, sure, then maybe. But I mean, when it's one person's singular thought, singular mistake,
Now,
should it
Miss
impact
Porter, as I
hundreds
told you,
or whatever?
I was not aiming at the gorillas.
Agreed.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
All because of one mishap. Come now.
But it also raises the question, too, of, like, what is the appropriate response?
Oh.
Look at that crew.
Oh. Love how Sora's, like, body structure just completely changes.
Well, he's got to hit cool poses.
Because his neck has to become an elbow.
What am I doing with these imbeciles?
Oh.
Imbecile.
Gorillas.
He does say
I'll
that
hunt
word in the
down
movie,
every
too.
last one of them. I'll track them down somehow. I'll stake my life on it.
Who?
I'm not a big fan of him. Like,
As a villain?
well, he's certainly villainous. Like, you hate him because he's a horrible poacher.
Yeah.
But, like, he's not super interesting, but it just kind of reminded me of, you know what I hate?
What do you hate?
The Rescuers.
Oh, you hate the Rescuers?
I
I liked the Rescuers when I was a kid, although when I watched it with you, I don't remember being very impressed.
what I hated about it,
Look at these monkey heartless.
they look more, like, there's something Simba-ish in the face. It's confusing me.
Some of that's probably the coloration.
Yeah.
They got kind of like a lion color scheme going in the head.
But I forgot. What was I talking about? Oh, the Rescuers.
Yeah.
I really dislike the villain and the premise surrounding the villain. I don't think that is Disney movie material.
I forget who the villain even is.
It's like
in
a
Rescuers.
lady and she like kidnaps a child.
Oh, that's
Like
right.
that is so friggin' disturbing.
Yeah.
Like I just could not even wrap my mind around that one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's a scary lady too.
And the main characters, like, and their journey and whatever, that stuff's fine, but that part just was such a major issue for me that I couldn't even, like, watch the movie. Like, I just kind of felt sick while watching it. Like, this isn't marketable. Like, I don't want to watch this movie.
You know what? You know who's a great villain in a great movie? Fucking Ratigan.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Great mouse detective.
Ratigan! I don't remember who sang that song.
Well, nobody's saying Seeing Ratigan.
Oh, I know. But the song that is Seeing Ratigan to me.
Yeah, Seeing Red Again. That's Chevelle. The song Seeing Red.
Again.
No, the song's called Seeing Red.
But what they're really saying is Seeing Ratigan.
Ugh.
That's their secret message.
Okay.
That's what they really want you to know. It's schizophrenia. They're not feeling angry. They're schizophrenic because they think Ratigan's there.
It all makes sense now.
I know. You're welcome.
My life is just, everything makes so much more sense.
Deep thoughts with Mrs. Erebus. What other answers do you need?
I don't know.
You're missing your chance. Once in a lifetime opportunity, buddy.
Do you want to play?
7.
Oh. Do you want to play Baldi's Basics?
The answer to that one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the real answer is no.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I do
That
love.
was fun.
Let's play again sometime. I do love the who's picking people up for detention. I don't know if that's the principal or what. That's amusing.
Come on.
But
No running in the halls.
I don't think I would enjoy playing it. Because it seems like you just have to memorize the map really well and know how to get around. I just am, I'm terrible at maps.
Oh, he's sad.
No, he's fine. No, he's dead.
I forget what you're supposed to.
Here.
You want a potion, buddy? No. I think you give them stuff and then they give you things back. But I don't actually know what they want.
We're going to the hippos. Lagging.
Lagging? I think we have to go up into the trees again. I'm not positive, but I think so.
Okay. This is a good place to call it.
Oh boy, I guess so. I didn't even look at the timer until like 2 seconds ago. That's a bad habit that I should break immediately. But yeah, we'll get to swinging on some vines and asking consent first in the next episode. But in the meantime, feel free to let us know how you're feeling in the comments. Drop us a like or subscribe if you so choose. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. See y'all next time.
思い出せば